Trump and his aides dismiss reports of disease and hunger in border facilities. Correction, July 7, 2019. This article has been revised to reflect the following correction. An earlier version of this article misidentified one of the diseases reported at a border facility in Clint, Texas. The disease is chikungunya. Washington. U. President Trump and his top immigration officials on Sunday contested reports that migrant children were being held in horrific conditions in federal detention facilities, as the administration argued that the government was enforcing oversight standards even as it struggled to house and care for an influx of migrants. Accounts of disease, hunger, and overcrowding have multiplied in recent days, but Kevin K. McAleenan, the acting Secretary of Homeland Security, and Kenneth T. Cuccinelli II, the acting Director of United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, maintained that the facilities were safe. Pressed on in which Border Patrol agents and others who had visited a facility in Clint, Texas, described crying children, cases of chickenpox, scabies, and shingles, and inadequate medical care, Mr. McAleenan dismissed the details as unsubstantiated. "What I can tell you right now is that there's adequate food, water," he said in an interview on ABC's This Week. For over a year, still, he and Mr. Cuccinelli acknowledged that the government's resources had been strained by the surge of migrants seeking asylum at the southwestern border. "It's an extraordinarily challenging situation," Mr. McAleenan said. "I am not Speaking to reporters, Mr. Trump called the report about the Clint facility a hoax. "The fake news media, in particular the Failing, is writing phony and exaggerated accounts of the border detention centers," he. First of all, the Times said in a statement that it stood by the article. "We are confident that, with Congress set to return on Monday after a week-long recess for the 4th of July holiday, lawmakers are preparing to confront the accounts of squalor in the border facilities and reports of current and former Border Patrol agents about Democratic lawmakers in a private Facebook group." Mr. McAleenan and Mark Morgan, the acting Commissioner of Customs and Border Protection, have been called to testify this week before the House Oversight and Reform Committee to discuss the concerns. Mr. Cuccinelli, speaking on Fox News Sunday, asserted that the detention facilities he had personally visited were safe and being run well. He focused "If they keep coming, people in the House come down and complain about them keep coming while not helping fix the problem," Mr. Cuccinelli said, referring to a group of Democratic lawmakers and shared troubling accounts from migrants held there. "It's the height of hypocrisy," he added. With the long-delayed aid approved before Congress left for its recess, Mr. McAleenan said the ability of the Department of Health and Human Services to care for migrant children had improved. Within the Democratic caucus, however, the debate over the allocation of that funding left wounds, with several members objecting to approving the money without more oversight. "Congress still needs," he can say, "throw more money at a broken system, at an inhumane system," said Representative Rashida Tlaib, Democrat of Michigan and one of the lawmakers who visited Texas last week, referring to Mr. McAleenan's remarks. Her vote against the Chris Cameron contributed reporting.
Raindrops, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.